morning to you. It must be 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time somewhere out there because it's time for another edition of Hardison's Tips. I'm your host, Barrington Hardison. Glad to be with you on this beautiful Wednesday, the fourth day of August of 2021. I hope you're on track because this month is going to be the challenging month for many of you, no matter what the vertical. And speaking of that, we give this free tip idea every morning. We try to cover as much of the salespeople in our vertical, whether you're major account, key account, up and down the street, in home sales, regular retail, or automotive sales. So let's get into it for this morning. Today, I would like to talk to those people who made a decision to take the American dream by being an entrepreneur. Congratulations. That is what America stands for. Rise as high as you want, make the adjustments, continue to rise. No one is capped on their ability when it comes to capitalism. So, how do I start a new business? What should I be doing? Let's go over maybe some of the basic things, and step by step, we'll get through this today and tomorrow. So, once again, anyone currently playing the corporate game, like many of us do, know it's not for the faint of heart. Office politics, a whole who you know, who wants whose seat, and what way can I climb this corporate ladder? The culture for many is stifling. Some people, they just can't see their goals and dreams and they give up, and that's a shame. You have made a decision to say, hey, let me look at this thing of entrepreneurship and let me see how I can get my piece of the pie because it's out there for you. So, going back to where you're at, I know you're stressed. The studies still show that Monday morning is the worst day of the week because people are heading to jobs that they hate, knowing they're going to have to interact with people that they don't want to, or maybe the managers, the stress, the pressure. You want to be away from that. So I would say to you, if you're going to get into this entrepreneurial game, no matter what your business, whether it's part time, full time, you need to think that this game is for a long time realization of investment of your ideas and how you're going to get there. You can't do it overnight. I, and like many, would never have achieved financially the security that we're starting or working on, or we're in that comfortable place now by following somebody else's plan. You need to come up with your plan. So, based on your success funnel, what does it look like? How can you be successful? Do you need other senior leaders to view you, to mentor you, to coach you? Because it's not, for many, your own performance. These days, there's a lot of quotas, there's a lot of things that need to be met in this day and age of technology. So it's grown to a point nowadays that many people can still keep their full time job, work on your goals and dreams, and you can be happy going to work until that income equals or surpass, and then you can tell them goodbye. You need to have a solution and a direction. So, if we're looking at your own way of doing it, how do I need to do it? I would suggest sit down with others who've already been through or going through what you want as far as in the idea market that you want to attack. Second thing, put together a business plan. And don't forget in that business plan, your mission statement, your operation statement. Why am I doing this? Should be paramount. And everything goes from there. The next thing, what is my budget? Do I have anything? Do I have to secure a loan? How much should I secure? Other things that people forget, we need to be licensed in the state that we are to do business. Whether it is a corporation, whether it is a sole proprietor, whether it's a LLC, make sure you get your pieces together. If you have a business plan, that is great. I would suggest someone that you know to go over the plan, make sure we don't have any gaps. If there are gaps, maybe you can explain it. You have to take a pause because of this reason, but make sure you have that. Then the key thing, if you're on your own, how am I going to do this? We have this box now. Websites are the way of telling your story. But do you have the expertise in the background in your circle of influence, or will you have to go outside of that? Do you have the ability to go tell your story so others can get excited and come in? Or do you need to hire someone to be the front person because that's not you? If you're going to acquire new people, how is it going to be done? Just through your website, or am I going to go to conferences, set up a table? So that's another way people can hear my story, test my wares, and see if it's good. And hopefully, from there, you can pick up an appointment time with a procurement officer, with someone that makes a decision who could use your business. And the biggest thing, we need to make sure SEO optimization is there. If you Google and you're not on the top of where you need to be, find someone that can organically get you up there. That takes a lot of content, that takes a lot of videos, knowledge. Get the people to understand whom you are. And if you can do all of that, then tomorrow we'll talk about breaking it down and making some of the other adjustments. Once again, Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies, with another Hardison's tip for the day. And as always, in parting, you go out, then you make it a champion day.